Okay, so while justice has been done on the voice actor Me Too White Knight crap front, however, it's not for Vic Mignogna. It's for another man who was accused recently. That man, of course, is Quinton Flynn, most known for playing for rather small-time characters. He's mostly known for playing Roxas in the Kingdom Hearts games. Got memorized. But he's also known for playing Iruka in Iruka Sensei in Naruto, Cone in Bleach, the little perverts line plushie thingy. And one of his more underappreciated roles for me, Raiden in the Metal Gear games, and one of my more underappreciated roles from him, in my opinion, Dr. Riddles from Zatch Bell. Last year, he was accused of basically the same thing Vic got accused of in 2019. However, evidence came out against the accuser. So essentially, Quinton has been exonerated. And this shows that cancel culture may be losing its touch, as the bitch who accused Quinton is going behind bars, effective the day after my birthday, the court hearing, the day after my birthday, September the 17th. My birthday is on the 16th, for those wondering. So, Quinton is somewhat getting some level of exoneration and vindication. Now the question is, when is Vic going to get his vindication and justice? Personally, in my opinion, if there was one thing Vic did wrong in this whole thing, it's that he attacked the problem from the wrong spot. He was trying to go from the top down. When you go against these sorts of things, you go after the main accuser first. You go after the person who started the fire. In this case, he should have gone after MarzGurl first. She wouldn't have been... And why go after her first? Because she is a failure when it comes to putting money together for anything. Legal funds, funds for her cat's surgery, any other kind of fund. I don't remember what she did on GoFundMe. But that said, she couldn't put the dough together. If they had gone after her first, in my opinion, we would have gotten this done a hell of a lot more quickly. Because, in my opinion, she was the one who caused all this by gaslighting everything. Funimation just hopped onto and Rooster Teeth just hopped onto the bandwagon. Why do you guys think in the early days of IStandWithVic, my main target was her instead of Funimation? Because she was the one that caused all this. Now, to be fair, we know now that many of the Funimation VAs never liked Vic. I mean, Chris Rager has left quite a few tweets saying that he always hated Vic. And personally, when you showed up at Ichiban 8, along with Josh Martin, Chris... I'm actually glad that the autographs I got on this thing were not yours or Josh's. Instead, I got Richard Epcar and Read 'em and Weep, motherfucker, Vic Mignogna. Of course, this thing has faded over the last 4.5 years or so since I got his autograph. I would have gone to XCon had not the Delta strain crap hit the fan and they pushed it back to May. But I'm getting off track. Let me go put this back. You leaving the room that night, Chris, saved my hat from desecration. But then again, you do imitate, real life does imitate fiction. Because you're just like Mr. Satan, a master of deception. An excellent actor, albeit I grudgingly admit that, but you're also a complete fraud. The other thing Chris was going off on was someone saying that his portrayal of Marshall D. Teach, aka Blackbeard in One Piece, was a desecration and an insult to the original VA, the late Cole Brown, who died in 2016. And from what little I've heard comparing Chris and Cole's versions of Blackbeard, yeah, I prefer Cole over Chris. I mean, Chris was okay as Arlong, but it felt like he was recycling too much of the Mr. Satan voice. Probably the same thing here with his Blackbeard voice. I mean, kind of like how I stated that Colleen, when she got the role of Kid to preteen Gohan in Z Kai, she was recycling the Luffy voice. Then again, when she gets all the boy characters, it's always recycling the Luffy voice, because that's the only way she can pull off the voice of a boy, from what I understand. But again, I'm going off track. My point is if there was one area that Vic did screw up in, it was going at the problem from the wrong spot. With bullshit lives like that, you gotta take them out at the base, not at the top. I mean, at the base of the mountain, not at the top of the base of the hill, not at the top. That's probably the only thing I hold against Vic through this whole debacle. It's something that's been in my head for the past month and a half or so. Him attacking the problem from the wrong angle. But at least Quinton Flynn has been exonerated. He's been cleared, vindicated. And the bitch who set him up, who accused him, she's going behind bars where she belongs. Nice to know that Iruka Sensei has been cleared. I stand with Vic as much as I do with Quinton, now, then, and forever. Leave a comment, share the roast, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Mets2128 signing out. Goodbye, good night, bang.